Greetings, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Mega Man X2, and god damn, that's a shitty color combination.
Yeah, but at least you shoot bubbles.
Yeah, the yellow and pink really does not mesh well together.
Or is it just making it feeling, fabulous?
It looks like grapefruit.
Never made that comparison.
So, is it me, or is like the static effect really annoying for like when you select Robot Master?
It's supposed really it's just YouTube screwing with the frame rate.
Yeah, because this was uploaded at a time where YouTube only had 30 FPS recording, not 60 frames per second, so that's why it looks the way it does.
Alright, it's now time for Flame Stag.
So is this guy Canadian?
No.
You know what? He's red and white, might as well be. And to be honest, Flame Stag sounds like it'd be if Canada was like, if Canada was in an MMO, Flame Stag sounds like it would be like native to that location.
Yeah, the Canadian raid boss.
Boss level 50.
By the way, keep moving up here, otherwise you're going to die.
Well, the thing is, like, you could technically survive because all it does, it hurts you first for a lot of damage, but you can technically live unless you get stuck under a ceiling and then you're fucked.
Then you died. Did I just say then you're died?
Yeah, then you died.
Then you're died. Yes, then you are died.
Honestly, to me, this is the most generic stage in the game. It's incredibly short. There's nothing much to worry about except the rising lava, which I think only happens in 2 sections. Oh no, just 1.
Yeah, you know what? This reminds me of that one stage in Freedom Planet.
Which one?
That one stage that was mountains.
You mean the? I think that's the first level. The first level, isn't it?
Yeah, is it the first level?
I believe so.
It's been a while since I played Freedom Planet.
I never even knew you owned it.
Well, I played the demo.
Oh, okay.
No.
So you played the demo, is what you mean?
Yeah, if that counts for anything.
No.
I mean, you technically played it.
But you didn't, it's not the complete game, though.
Don't worry, I'll pick that up soon. I've heard it's pretty good, right?
Yeah, and considering the Steam summer sale is going on now, it's probably your best chance to pick it up for cheap.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So Flame Stag, he's a bitch to Bubbles.
Let this be known worldwide that a giant robot with flames coming out of his back and his hands is weak to goddamn Bubbles. Not even high pressure Bubbles.
You have to phrase it this way: fire is weak to water.
Hey, man,
water is a punk bitch.
When you don't have his weakness, he does have a badass move where he shorty things up in the air and then he slams you back down.
Well, yeah, but you just killed him with bubbles, so it's not like we can see it.
Hey, man, fire is weak to water. You gotta remember that.
And isn't Bubble Beam like a rather strong move in Pokemon?
I believe Bubble Beam is 60 base power, so yeah, if you're weak to water, then yeah, that's 120 power right there. So
and a lower speed.
And yeah, it does lower speed.
It's a decent move for the early game.
Yeah, but then most people either replace it with Scald or Surf.
Yeah, but even the early game, Water Gun, if I remember correctly, is a better move.
Early game,
Water Gun's base power is only 40.
I don't even remember. Man.
All I know is in early game, Bubble Beam was actually rather effective in Gen 1.
Yeah, Bubble is the one that sucked, because I think that only had 20 base power.
Ah, okay, yeah. I think I was getting too confused.
Alright guys, welcome to the Robot Graveyard.
Are those robots hanging from the ceiling on, like, robotic nooses?
Yeah, well, no, they're not really nooses, they're just wires. And how the hell would you find that out on your first run?
I was about to say.
You don't. The short answer is you don't.
You just feel random that day and just toss things. They're like, oh.
I mean, if there was like a crack.
So is this the first sign that Dr. Light's an asshole?
No, that was X1.
No, it's right from X1. There's been enough cryptic spots, especially for the goddamn Hadouken.
Well, besides the Hadouken, right? And that's not really Dr. Light. That's Ryu Light, but.
Also, he does have this is a really badass upgrade, but Mega Man, why would you use it?
Yeah,
that's very nice.
He just wasted it.
Yeah, that's very nice. That's a very nice move. Now, why didn't you hold that back for when you actually have to fight the boss?
I mean, I get what they were going for. They're trying to introduce the player to the move so that you actually know what it does. But they should have just refilled the ammo for that one time, just so you don't waste it.
Yeah, and you don't have to grind for
and
weapon energy.
well, no, it's actually it only gains ammo from you taking damage.
Ah, okay.
So it's useless.
This is the power crash or whatever it's called?
Yeah, it's the Giga Crash.
Ah,
It's
okay.
the screen nuke.
Oh yeah, the one move I never used when I played X2.
Man, wouldn't it have been useful to use against this thing?
Not really.
Okay, never mind. I take that back.
Yeah, like, is it just me or like, do you guys most of the times I never use screen nukes in games.
The only
for
time
some
I can
reason.
the only time I can ever think I really use a screen nuke is only the Kirby games when I get the crash ability.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, but I just use that instantly. I just use that instantly, never save it up for anything.
well, in most games they usually send those screen nuke moves right before a boss, so I usually just hang on to it until I get to it because they don't take that long before you reach one, and you just unleash and you die in like practically one hit.
Yeah.
Anyway, this guy is annoying.
He kind of looks
annoying.
like a robotic Dr. Wily.
I believe that was what they're going for, but they just had to scrap that idea. But he's really annoying because he has a shield which blocks sometimes. It doesn't always block for him, and then he's dropping these mines, and he does that ring spam thing.
Well, to be fair, it doesn't look like it does that much damage.
Yeah, but it builds up. He tends to do it a lot.
Well,
I find his flips kind of weird.
it looks like he's
Like
in the
he's like
Olympics.
putting all his arms in or whatever when he's doing it.
I think he's doing a flip.
He is. It looks like he looks like he's ready for the Olympics.
You know, like he reminds me of Master Roshi from Dragon Ball for some reason.
I originally made the
Like
comparison
robotic Master Roshi.
I originally made the comparison to Dr. Wily, but Master Roshi works too.
No, but Dr. Wily never fought really,
Just
so that's why I never
fuck-
thought about him. He also doesn't have the Albert Einstein hair, so
Very true.
You merely delayed the inevitable. We will meet again. You mean rebuilding Zero? Anyway, I got all the parts.
So part number 1, I assume, is his head.
Is his head, yes.
are we gonna make Zero back again?
Not until like way later in the game.
Yes, Shimon, we are going to make Zero great again.
I could just see Mega Man X with that with the red hat.
With the Trump.
Red for Zero.
With the Trump hat.
It'd be kind of funny that it actually becomes an armor for you to use.
What Zero's
The
armor?
Trump armor.
Yeah.
That's some morbid shit when you think about
Yeah,
it.
he's wearing-
X is
he's
literally
wearing-
putting on Zero.
He's wearing his dead body. Zero will never leave me again because he's
You
on
know,
me.
funnily enough, there is something similar to that in the Mega Man Zero series, where you can get a blue armor that's reminiscent of X's armor.
Wait, are we talking about the proto armor or?
I don't think
No,
it's
What
the
is it called?
no.
No,
There's
it's-
the blue armor that weakens your Z Saber, but at the cost of making your Mega Buster a lot stronger.
Oh yeah, but that really wasn't an armor. That was a form, right?
Close enough.
I think it just gave him a blue color scheme.
Yeah. Like there was a proto armor and it was like light blue grayish, but it I forget what it even did.
Also, I really like I forgot to mention, I didn't get to mention this earlier, but I really do like the color scheme for the speed burner, or the speed burner in general. It sounds really cool. We have you again.
A walking battle tank.
I think
You know,
I think you
I
should.
was gonna say, you could have just dashed past it, right?
Yeah,
Nah,
like dashed underneath his legs.
it's in my way. It's got to die.
But like you lost health. Is it really worth it?
One hit point
That's one hit point you could have used, you know.
for a boss that I have his weakness for.
It's one hit point you could have used.
For one that just swings around in the air.
You know, the sad
It's
thing about
one
this
hit point
boss.
you could have used.
The sad thing about this boss is that for the first half of its HP, it can't attack you. Okay, well, it can attack you inadvertently.
But it's
What's it even supposed to be? A spider?
a moth.
A moth.
That was his cocoon, and now he's a beautiful moth.
That's soon to be dead.
Alright, Mothman.
That apparently shoots
You know,
laser
moths
beams.
are really creepy in real life.
Hey man, if
Well-
I saw a moth shoot laser beams out of its hands, I'll flip my shit.
No, just put
If
a
I saw a moth, I'd flip my shit. but
just put a light bulb next to it. It'll go right away. Or better yet, no, light a match and just leave it outside. It'll fly right into it.
And he's dead.
You know what I really want to see? A Canadian Goose Robot Master. Shit
Also-
would be unbeatable.
Also, if you check the ground, it's actually the broken parts of the of that B flying thing from X1.
Oh, okay, the B airships, right?
Yeah.
Never knew
And
that.
now we got the Silk Shot, which is a cluster of junk. And this is the cutscene that you get when you get all Zero's parts back. The thing is, though, what they explain is that the X Hunters had like rebuilt the parts for Zero, but they somehow got a but then but X somehow got a hold of his control chip.
Go on.
But I assume Sigma's castle blew off and fell into the ocean. Anyway, it's time for Magna Centipede in the next part.
That's a obvious typo.